Wednesday evening, friends and neighbors. Tesweegi at the desk with the flying purple baseball beaters, and this is the start of the 2000 season. We finally made it into the 21st century, the third millennium AD, and so this team is on the cusp of something special. The real-life Colorado Rockies, of course, have not won the division ever. We have a chance at our fourth straight division title this season. Part of that is because we have dramatically overhauled our pitching rotation. None of the guys you see here started last season with our club. Tim Morrell, Willie Brown, Bartolo Colon, who we got in the Larry Walker trade, Paul Quantrill, our one free agent signing, and Jimmy Haynes, who we signed to a minor league deal, and we've actually given an extension to, because an extreme ground baller with a decent PBAPIP, yeah, we'll keep him. Hey EVC, thank you much for the raid. Hopefully your delivery comes in okay. Worth noting, we also made a trade off stream. Say hello to Ken Ryan to help out the bullpen. We acquired him from the Mets for, how many prospects was it? 10? Yeah, a lot. Well, 5 prospects. So we basically just shoosted a whole bunch of youth over to the Mets, who are over in Japan right now to start the 2000 season. We are projected to win the NL West by 3 games over the wildcard winning San Francisco Giants. I mean, this Giants club scares me. Podsednik, Wynn, Roland, 24-year-old Roland, it's worth pointing out. Alex Rodriguez at second. Moises Alou. Amezaga looks to be, a very phenomenal shortstop. Decent first-round selection. And that rotation of Eldred, Kinney, Mainville, Myers, Parakeima. And, of course, Robert Bowser coming out the bullpen. But we're the Rockies. I don't know why I was looking elsewhere. Oh, right. I wanted to mention, so you will note that we aren't starting the season right now because the season actually is beginning in Japan at Tokyo Dome. This mirrors the real world. In default out of the park, this game takes place where it's supposed to. It takes place in Shea Stadium. But if you load in the stadiums, thank you to Silva M for designing this one and others available on the Out of the Park forums, you can go into the editor of the schedule and change which ballpark it takes place in. I'm going to do this right now, actually, because I want to get set up for next season, where Estadio Hiram Bythorn will be taking place, or will be hosting, one exhibition game, and then, of course, in 2003-2004, they'll be hosting a bunch of the Expos games. So, how you do this is you need to go into League Settings, then go to Edit Ballparks. And yeah, this is the first year at Pac Bell Park. Oh, that looks pretty for the Giants. Also, first year, Synergy Field is still Synergy. It's not Great American yet. But how you can adjust ballparks and add in third-party ballparks, go to No League on the drop-down, then go to Actions, manually, or Add New Park. So second from the top here. That's going to add a new ballpark under No League. Then go to Manually Import Data from File into this park, and navigate in your Models folder to the ballpark you want to import. In this case, Estadio Hiram Bythorn. Load the park file. Do not keep the current park factors for this park. And voila! We now have Estadio Hiram Bythorn ready to go for next season. Now, to adjust the schedule, what you'll need to do is go back to the park profile, note the ballpark ID. Then in league settings, edit league schedule, go to the specific date of the game you wish to change, and change the park ID to that number. So, thus, 236 means this game takes place at Tokyo Dome. And if we go to watch the game, I do want to just dive a little bit into the alternate history here. We're going to be able to go check out what this game looks like at Tokyo Dome. Now, I wanted to do a side-by-side comparison of the starting pitchers and the lineups before we do like one inning of this game, because I want to get to, our content. The Chicago Cubs, the visiting team technically, in real life, had Eric Young Sr. at second leading off, Damon Buford in the two-hole playing center, Mark Grace playing first base batting third, Sammy Sosa in right batting fourth, Henry Rodriguez, Shane Andrews at third, Jose Nieves at short, Joe Girardi catching, and then John Lieber starting the game. As you can tell, Di Sarcina, Roberto Petahine would actually play in Tokyo for the Yogurt Birds later on in his career. Aramis Ramirez, sophomore season, Doug Minkiewicz. Andrew Jones is an interesting looking player. Interesting defensive player for the Cubs. For the Mets, their leadoff man was Ricky Henderson, Darryl Hamilton, the center fielder, batting second, Edgardo Alfonso playing second and batting third, Mike Piazza, Robin Ventura, who's actually on our club now, Derek Bell, who's still with the Blue Jays, I think, Todd Ziley at first, Ray Ordonez, and Mike Hampton. Got Darryl Kyle starting off here. Ricky Henderson is still with the Blue Jays and on the cusp of 1,200 stolen bases. Travis Fryman, of course, was one of the big free agent signings by these Mets. Player I covet. There's Yukadin Kazami's favorite, Mike Lowell. And yeah, Edgar Martinez went from Seattle to the Dodgers. Now he's with the Mets. So we're just going to do a quick little preview of how this looks. I can't remember if this is the version I have that removed all the League Redacted theming from the place. But yeah, Cubs and Mets at Tokyo Dome. Interesting blend of jerseys, by the way. Some of these player pictures were obviously created with an older style of jersey versus the current one they have. If you use Silva M's uniforms mod, each of these uniforms will be automatically added and updated. So the Brewers have their new identity. We have our new alternate uniforms. Our purples are ready to go on Sundays. Popped up into foul territory. Petahine says, or Grace says, yonk. No, that's Edgar Martinez. My bad. Which team? Brian Hunter here against Sean Lawrence. That's going to scorch one into the gap. Okay, no, it still has the theming for League Redacted, but nobody notices.
Strike three.
Good pitch framing there by Doug Minkiewicz. Fly ball to right. That's going to fall in front of the right fielder. Runners at the corners now from Mike Lowell.
Strike three.
Called strike three. Ooh. Edgar Martinez.
Strike three.
Strikes out the side around the two base runners. So there you go. This is the kind of immersion you can get in this game. This is one of the reasons I adore Out of the Park Baseball, and one of the reasons I adore playing this is my first historical save, and it's fun to see the different kinds of alternate history that show up. Okay, Jimmy Haynes does not want an extension for what I previously offered him, but $670K for 3 years. Oh, okay, $750K. Yeah, that can work. just getting some scouting on our upcoming draft class. Some interesting options in here. Let's take a look quickly. We're going to sim up until the draft, of course. That's what we usually do. Taking a look at the guys who were outstanding. Jose Bautista. Yes, that one. Oh me, oh my. That bat would be amazing in Coors. You kidding me? Joe Mauer would be hella fun. Rich Harden would be amazingly fun. Worry about the control bit. Kevin Youkilis, the Greek god of walks. And you know me, I could use a third baseman right now. Ricky Nolasco is basically ready to go. Oh, that movement. Still waiting for a scouting report on Chad Tracy. Could be an interesting get. Look who's here. It's him. But I've tabbed most likely who it's going to be falling to us. Kirk Sarlos. Jason Arnold. Not yeah, Jason Arnold. And Chris Schroeder. Interesting bullpen guy option. Also curious about Luis Marte and Jared Blasdell. I don't think I shortlisted any batters, did I? No, I most certainly did not. Batters I don't seem to have any issue coming to terms with. So if you have any questions about where things stand in this universe compared to the real world, given that we're entering the 2000 season, I am happy to do some digging and find those answers for you. For example, the Toronto Blue Jays have turned into a dynasty in the 90s, winning titles in 92, 94, 96, and 97. All right, so we got some minor league additions in Brian Hicks, Victor Hall, and Jason Bryan. I noticed this. I was short on center fielders down in our AZL team, so that has been corrected. Ryan Domick may make the big club yet. Tim Davis is actually getting a stamina boost. Okay. I mean, we're going to be leaning on him heavily as our lone lefty in the pen right now, so... R.A. Dickey is healthy again, so that means we are going to be optioning down Byung-Hyun Kim. At least for now. Dickey, Almonte, Ryan as a 1-2-3 punch in the bullpen. Yes. Yes, I like. All right, and we got a new pitching coach down in the AZL League. So, game one on the road at Turner Field. Pedro Martinez about to mow down the Rockies. But hey, these aren't the Braves of old. They're immortal now. Chipper Jones can only carry this team so far. Everyone else is getting on in years. It'll be interesting to see how things fare. Especially with the new pitching core, especially with the new catching tandem, Greg Colburn and Robert Saucedo, new to the club, and with a new defensive-minded third baseman in Robin Ventura. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Turner Field in Atlanta, Georgia. Pedro Martinez signed to a long-term deal. Terry Pendleton up throwing. Good play there. 5-3 the out. Here's Carlos Guillen. Getting things started with a deep drive to right. That'll chase back Justice, but he hangs on to it. Ken Griffey Jr., back-to-back home run champion in the National League.
Strike three.
That dangerous circle change gets the job done. Good play there by Pedro Martinez. Slightly better looking outfield or infield defense for the Rockies. Fly ball to right. Griffey is there. One away. Jeff Blauser, 0-2 count from Morel. Fly ball to left. Bernie Williams is there. He makes the out. Bernie Williams moved to left field due to the imminent arrival of Marcus Thames. Chipper Jones, 2-1 on the way from Morel. Acquired this season from the Padres. Fly out to left. Williams makes the grab. Travis Lee, the first baseman. Final pre-arb year for Lee. Strikes out. Here's Marcus Thames. On the ground. Easy play there for Tim Metcalf. Or Mike Metcalf, rather. New acquisition, Robin Ventura. Acquired from the White Sox in exchange for Mike Maxudian. Here's Javi Lopez, the catcher. First pitch swinging. That's going to be the first hit of the game. Thames plays this one on a hop. It's a leadoff single for Javi Lopez. David Justice now. Fly ball into left. Base hit. Bernie collects it on a hop. Runners will hold. First and second. Nobody out for Terry Pendleton. 1-1 on the way. Bunted foul. 1-2 now. Fly ball to center. Thames ranging back. Makes the play. Throw will be cut off. Good job by Thames. Terrence Long, the center fielder now. Fly ball. Left center. Thames has it. Throw home will be...
Safe.
Not in time. Javi Lopez scores. It's 1-0 for the home Braves. Runner goes. Colburn up throwing. Not in time. David Justice with a little bit of old man speed. Metcalf will ground out to Lee. Inning over. The Braves take an early 1-0 lead. Top of the third we go. Willie Bloomquist, Greg Colburn, and Tim Morel up against Pedro Martinez. Colburn won the job in spring training. Chipper Jones making short work of Worrell. Good play by Ventura to get the out against Pedro Martinez. Gonzalez now, 1-2 count. First strikeout of the game for Worrell. Looks like he's zoned in a little bit there. On the ground, Ventura up throwing in time. There's that Gold Glover defense that Robin Ventura brings to the club. 1-1 on the way to Bernie Williams. Up the middle, Chipper covers ground quickly. Guillen now. On the ground, Metcalf makes a play. Ken Griffey Jr., full count. There's the first base runner of the game for the Rockies, Ken Griffey Jr. with a full count 2-out walk. Travis Lee, 2-2.
Strike three.
Got him. This is going to be a quick game, I can tell. 3-1 count on Chipper Jones. Worrell deals. That'll be his first walk issued. 1-2 on Javi Lopez. Fly ball to shallow center field. Thames is on it. Jones holds. This could get dicey. 2-2 on the way to Justice. Called strike three. Slider must have caught the outer half. 3-1 to Pendleton. Outside ball 4. Quick chat with Mr. Worrell. 3-1 on the way to Terrence Long. That'll be a RBI walk. Everyone does the 60-foot cha-cha. 0-2 on the way to Mike Metcalf. There's the swing and a miss. And that will end the bottom of the 4th. Braves add another. Stranding, the bases loaded. Marcus Timms now. Fly ball to center field. Looks like Long will be able to grab this one. Ventura.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. Here's Willie Bloomquist.
Strike 3.
7 strikeouts for Pedro. Yeah, we knew he was going to be a problem, didn't we? 2-2 on the way to Luis Gonzalez. Fouled. Excuse me? That was a weird one. Let's take a look at where what it actually was on the replay. Every so often, the game just, it does that. That's fun. Dow the Second, thank you for the follow. Apologies I didn't catch that earlier. I'm having issues with Twitch Studio and its alerts. Occasionally, they just don't go away when they pop up on screen. 1-1 on the way to Chipper Jones. On the ground, Bloomquist with a diving stop, but it looks like Travis Lee bobbles the throw. That's an error charged to Willie Bloomquist, first of the season. 1-1 on the way to Javi Lopez. Runner goes, no throw from Colbrun. 2-1 on the way to Lopez. On the ground, Ventura has it. Throws a P. Inning over. The error does not burn the Rockies. The lack of offense, that is burning the Rockies. Yeah, we're going to get Scott Connor loose. And let's pinch it here. Let's get Mike Colangelo in. The party dude will strike out looking. 8 Ks on the day for Pedro Martinez. Make that not, or make, yeah. Through 6, or through 5.5. Still 2-0 Atlanta. The Rockies have not been able to muster a hit. Scott Connor, a bit more of a flamethrower type. Definitely a harder pitcher than Tim Morrell. Acquired from the Minnesota Twins in the Larry Walker trade. He's going to give up a 1-out single to to Terry Pendleton. That will bring up Terrence Long. 0-2 on the way from Connor.
Strike 3.
Got him. Another 0-2 to Mike Metcalf, the second baseman. Connor with a couple of strikeouts here in the bottom of the 6th. Guillen works the count full.
Strike 3.
Called strike 3. That was outside, buddy. 96 on the outer half. Griffey down swinging. 10 strikeouts for Pedro Martinez. Pedro Martinez strikes out the side in the top of the 7th.
Strike 3.
I mean, you just have to tip your cap, don't you? Fly ball to shallow left. Williams is there. Jeff Blauser, 0-2 count from Connor. Called strike 3 outside. So Scott Connor might be making a bid for the rotation at this point. 11 strikeouts on the day for Pedro Martinez. Marcus Thames will end the no-hit bid. Called up last season in the roster expansion, and finally here, the Rockies have broken through. One-two on the way to Ventura. 12 strikeouts now for Pedro Martinez. Willie Bloomquist to center field, base hit. Thames is rounding second. He will make it to third. He was off on the crack of the bat there. Colbrun now with an RBI chance. 111 pitches for Pedro Martinez. Popped up on the infield. Metcalf gets it. Okay, let's get Blake Stein up. Okay, Steve Martin. The wild and crazy guy. Fly ball to deep center field. Good leaping grab by Terrence Long to end the top of the eighth. The Rockies threaten but cannot score. I mean, that may have pretty much been the game, you know. I feel like that was the game there.
Strike three.
Man, when 99's coming at you out of a... What's the word? Out of a submarine or a sidearm slot, Blake Stein is a dangerous, dangerous man. Javi Lopez checks in with a one-out single. Two one on the way to David Justice. Popped up left side. Williams makes the grab. The only question is, will Pedro go for the complete game? One 0 on the way to Terrence Long. Up the middle, base hit. Rounding third and attempting to score will be Javi Lopez, but he's gunned down Marcus Thames to Greg Colbrun. Mark Wohlers out of the bullpen. R.A. Dickey getting loose just in case. Pedro with 8 dominant innings here in opening day. Carlos Guillen will get the Rockies' third hit of the day. Full count to Ken Griffey Jr. Fly ball left center field. Long brings it in. Oh, that's Beatty. Ed Beatty checking in now at center field. Travis Lee, the last hope. Travis Lee through the right side, base hit. Guillen holds at second. Marcus Thames with a chance to be a hero here. 2-2 on the way from Wohlers. On the ground, Pendleton across the diamond in time. And the Atlanta Braves complete game 4-hit shutout against the Colorado Rockies. Ugh. Man, now I feel bad that we broke the no-hitter. Anyways. Make that back-to-back losses to start the season. Lovely. Bloomquist is going to need some time off. Bench for 3 days. So Steve Martin's going to see some time at second. Or Jimmy Hayes re-signs with the club. Actually taking a slight pay cut, but guaranteed for the next 3 years. Can we at least salvage the finale? Yes, we do. Even with Ken Ryan almost blowing it. Bartolo Colon going 8 strong innings. Attaboy, Big Sexy. And even hit his own RBI single. Hey now. All right, let's go to this Sunday game. I just want to see those purple uniforms. Let's go clown on the Rockies. Or the Marlins. Ooh. Hafner blows the save against Hector Almonte. That's suboptimal. Yeah, we should be sweeping these guys. I'm trying to remember, do the Marlins have a Sunday jersey? Guess we're about to find out. Oh yeah, they got their vests. It was the turn of the millennium. Every team was doing vests. So in an interesting twist, of course, as opposed to the Marlins being the team that won a World Series in the 90s and the Rockies being the hapless bunch, in this universe, it's reversed. The Marlins haven't made the postseason. The Rockies won the World Series in 1998. Mike Young, the shortstop today. I just want to get a look at the jerseys, that's all. Beautiful purple. Now they are finally the flying purple baseball beaters. Emphasis on the purple.
Strike 3.
Also good to see Big Bad Willie Brown is back in fine form. Griffey makes the catch. All right, let's sim through the rest of the game. Yep, we win 4-1. Oh, geez, almost blew the save. Ryan. Okay, Willie Brown goes 8 innings. Love it. Ken is making me nervous, though. All right, let's go week by week here. Don't think we need to do anything rash just yet. Still too early in the season to really make any claims. It'd be nice to not be hovering around 500. At the very least, the change to the starting pitchers worked. That was the point of what we were trying to do. So Worrell has been Griffey is doing Griffey stuff. Timms is doing Timms stuff. I want to do one of those games at Stade Olympique. We're going to do another April start. Can we stop hovering around 500, please? Let's get a win streak going, for Pete's sake. Ken Griffey Jr. hit his 500th home run. Congrats, big guy. 10 home runs on the season. It's not even the end of April. Oh, he's so good. Oh, I hope he doesn't opt out. And of course, Ryan Klesko gets his 300th home run in the same game. Baseball. How can you not love baseball? So the Cologne trade is making me look like a smarty pants. Tim's in the leadoff spot. Ooh. Okay, I can get behind that. I mean, of course, but David Cohn on the Expos? Who are these guys? Valdery Valdera, welcome to the Stade Olympique with the lid open. Marcus Timms, high drive to right field. That's going to get caught by Jeffrey Hammonds. Is McKay Christensen one of the guys we traded? No? No, he was acquired from Florida. Good two strikes approach there by Carlos Guillen. It's early enough in the game. Full count on Griffey. Outside ball 4. Double steal? No, Gill's actually got a good catcher arm. Come on, Lee. Opposite field, over the head of the shortstop Vidro. Bases full of Rockies for Bernie Williams. Full count from Cone. Line to left, that's going to fall for a base hit. Everyone moves up 90 feet. Robin Ventura to the plate now. Rockies with an early 1-0 lead. Robin Ventura scorched to right field. Jeffrey Hammonds on it. Griffey will tag up and score on the sacrifice. Take a look at the Super Stats replay there. 4-star catch by Jeffrey Hammonds. There's the relay cut off by the second baseman, Brian Roberts. Yes, that Brian Roberts. Third overall selection in the draft a while ago. Bloomquist up the line and fair into the left field corner. Rounding and scoring will be both Williams and Lee. Willie Bloomquist advances to second on the play. Cone struggling to get out of the inning.
Strike 3.
Saucedo. Bartolo Colon acquired in that trade for Larry Walker. And we should check in on L-Dubs and see how he's doing in the Metrodome. Full count pitch on the way to Cliff Floyd. Another fly ball to the left. Williams collects it again. Bernie seems to be taking well to the new assignment in left field. 1-0 on the way to Jose Vidro. Up the middle, Guillen shifted, makes the play. That's Rocky's ball for you. Tim's now. Fly ball to deep center field. That's going to be a tough play. It's over the head of the center fielder, Christensen. Marcus Timms with a 1-out double. Wow, he is tall. Towering over Brian Roberts there. Doink single to center. Guillen collects. Timms will round and score. This one is getting away. Pete Harnish into the game to face Griffey. If this gets to comedy score territory, we're just going to move on. Fly ball to deep center field. 2 away. Travis Lee, 2-0 count. Oh my! That is boomed. Travis Lee dents the scoreboard. All right, I think we can sim the rest of the game safely. 10-5 your final. Rockies win. Mm. And in extras, we pull it out. Ooh, Jimmy Haynes got left in a little too long there. Dickey with the win, Ryan the save, attaboy. Ken, what's with your ERA? I know it's early, but what is this? 1, 2, 3 meltdowns? Get it out of the way now, my dude. Let's do... They don't have Minute Maid Park yet in Houston, do they? Let me take a look. Because I wouldn't mind seeing a unique ballpark here. Oh yeah, they do! Enron Field. Okay, so we'll take one of those games in Houston. Cool beans! Sweeping the Mets. Yes, love it. Phillies continue to be an absolute wagon in their defense. Oh look, it's the AL Comedy Central. Some things never change. And the whole AL East is above 500. Of course. Tim Morrell pitching a shutout at Coors, no less. Beautiful. That's the kind of a comeback start I expect from Timmy Tims. Ken Griffey Jr. with a home run hat trick. Pop, pop, pop. So yeah, division lead, like I expected. I gotta show you some of the alternate history going on here. All right, let's take a look at the division-leading Baltimore Orioles. Excuse me? The heck's going on here? Placido Polanco, interesting. Mo Vaughn bringing the boomstick to Baltimore. Hey, there's a couple of familiar faces from the Rockies. Scott Brocious. Handling center field. Bill Miller might have finally figured it out. After we traded with these guys for Steve Martin. It's Charles Nagy. That's what's going on here. Wins his first 5 starts, including a 5-hitter shutout. One-run game. Well played. Your leader in the wild card is the New York Yankees. Derek Bell, newly signed to a free agent contract, a monstrous one, appropriate for the Yanks. Aubrey Huff, your third baseman. Tino Martinez. Otherwise, interesting bunch here. I bet you the Blue Jays are just having a slow start. There's no way this group is a bad group. And Tim Hummel is not a third baseman. You got to be putting him up at the middle. King Carlos getting all the plaudits he so richly deserves and signed a monster contract. Yeah, we're going to be paying through the nose to keep Griffey if we are going to keep Griffey, and I feel like we should keep Griffey. The Minnesota Twins at 500, now leading the AL Central. Larry Walker, 7 home runs with a .316 batting average. Okay, he's doing well in his new dome home. Where was that for us? Matt Lawton, an infielder right now. Could also play right field. Trot Nixon, Jim Thome. Oh, There's some beef. Tomei was one of the guys I had my eye on. Hey! Dante Bichette! Good to see he's still able to find work. And yes, they signed Greg Maddux. 1.7 wins above replacement in 6 starts. Are you kidding me? Also, a 22-year-old Joaquin Benoit who should be a starter as their closer extraordinaire. Good to see. And leading the American League West, the Anaheim Angels. Last year's American League pennant winner. Still employers of Roberto Alomar, but now they've got David Eckstein, acquired from the Expos last offseason. Yeah, that tracks. Vladimir Guerrero, learning how to play first. Interesting. Kevin Mitchell with the big stick. Troy O'Leary, Bobby Bonilla. Reed Johnson in center field. That's a familiar face to me as a Blue Jays fan. And of course, Javi Vazquez, Hideo Nomo, Shane Reynolds. Livan Hernandez out of the bullpen. Ooh. We are, of course, leading the NL West at May. Let's take a look at who leads the NL East. It's the Phillies, 20-6. You can see why this team won it all last season. Garcia Parra is a menace. And they extended him to a very, very rich contract to keep him. Edgardo Alfonso acquired from the Mets. Fragile, but 7.4 wins above replacement last year for the Metsies. Todd Helton, hey, shouldn't he be... Yeah, I know. Also richly signed, first overall pick in 1994. Gary Sheffield, that was a very good trade and sign from the Padres. He has been a dynamo for these Phillies. And yes, they acquired from Houston, Bobby Abreu. These guys are a problem. Also, Greg McMichael achieves the feat of winning back-to-back World Series with different teams. He won it with us in 1998. He was one of the original Colorado Rockies, and then he signed a free agent deal with the Phillies. The Braves, of course, lead the wild card for the moment. We just saw these folks. And leading the NL Central, the Cardinals. Dimitri Young, Rafael Furcal, Edgar Renterias. Yep, those are names. Todd Zeile. And Lorenzo Barcello, who they picked up from us in the Rule 5. He's just like sitting on our minor league team. We couldn't keep him. All right, let's go to one of these games in Pac Bell Park. Or you know what? We'll do Pac Bell later. Let's do Houston. Because I know we'll be playing in San Francisco later on. Griffey's having himself a start to the season. No, did not mean to click the tutorial. Bullpenned again. Alright, salvaged a series finale there. Ken Griffey Jr. is sitting on 19 home runs. It is early May. Alright, we've already did a Worrell start. Yeah, let's do a Quantrill start. Let's do one of this. Good Canadian kid, our free agent acquisition, Paul Quantrill. For the Astros, Julio Lugo, really the only threat in this lineup. JD Drew, Mark Sweeney, Jeff Blum. Okay, Ramon Hernandez also looks to be an interesting player. Maybe we should have put Mike Colangelo in. Anyways. Welcome to Enron Field. Marcus Tim's about to get things started here. And he'll work a leadoff walk. Guillen, the 0-2 count.
Strike 3.
Called strike 3. Maybe I need to reverse Guillen and Thames. I mean, I have Guillen in the 2 spot because I think of him as a dominant batter. But Tim's might be worth pulling the swap. Griffey up the middle. Timms goes first to third. Travis Lee with an RBI chance here against John Jay. Fly ball deep to left. Good throw there by Sweeney. Not in time. Rockies lead 1-0. Ventura's been batting pretty well. He's moved up into the 5 spot. Oh, hey, there's Tal's Hill still. Right, I forgot that was a thing. Marcus, don't injure anything, please. Full count, Melvin Mora. Fly ball to left center. That's going to fall for a base hit. Could be extras. 10's on it. Leadoff double for Melvin Mora. Quantrill will give up a loud fly ball to center, but Thames is on it quickly. Charlie Hayes, the first baseman. Let's try a little pitch around here, Paul. On the ground, Bloomquist collects it. Slow throw, not in time. That's an infield single. Three-one count to Jack Wilson. On the ground, that could be round the horn. It is! Good play there by Ventura to start the round the horn double play. Bernie Williams in a bit of a slump this season. Loud single to center. Here's Willie Bloomquist, second baseman. Slow roller on the ground. That'll be a 1-6-4 double play. Saucedo acquired by trade. That's a very high pop-up right to the first baseman, Hayes. Still 1-0. Mark Sweeney, 2-0 count coming on the way from Quantrill. Fly ball to center. And it's over Thames' head, up onto Tal's Hill. Mike Sweeney, another leadoff double here. Can the Rockies strand another one? 2-2 on the way to J.D. Drew. Line to right, Griffey is there, 1 down. Jeff Blum tries to go the other way. Williams collects 2 away. Isn't Quantrill supposed to be like a ground ball pitcher? Oh, he's finesse. Okay. Well, finesse your way out of this one then. Thank you, Mr. 80 rated shortstop, Carlos Guillen. He's so good. He's so good.
Strike 3.
Tim's popped up just up the line. Bloom makes the grab. 3-0 count on Guillen. That'll be a 4-pitch cha-cha. 2-2 on the way to Griffey.
Strike 3.
Got him. Griffey was getting a little hungry there. Here's Mora. 1-for-1 with a double. Lined over the head of Travis Lee and into right field. 2-for-2 single. That will bring up Lugo. Quick check-in at first. First pitch swing, line to right field, base hit. Griffey's on it. Throw will be bounced to home. Ooh. Redirected by Lee. Dang. That looked really good. I thought we had a chance there. Quantrill, buddy, are you going to actually, like, control your way out of this game? Ooh, we came back to win that one in extras. Marcus Thames, 3-hit day. Yeah, we're going to flip these two guys in the batting lineup. I do have to think, though. Excuse me one moment. Thank you for the hydrate, Dave. Already done. Thanks much. I know it's too early to start making rash moves, but this is a winnable division, and we gotta actually, like, pull ahead of the Giants at some point. I also want to make sure we finish on a home game so we can do a lineup intro. Maybe we do get to the first round, first year draft today. Melvin Mora scorched us for 5 hits. Of course he did. Of course. All right, critical 3-game series up against the Giants. We win the series and gain a game on them. Nice. So Bartolo Colon, really kicking butt so far. Ken Ryan seems to have calmed down after his initial case of the yikeses. Bullpen as a whole has been really good. I know this is not sustainable. Neither is this. Yowza. And of course, Brooks Kieschnick is leading the home run chase over in the AL to rub it in that I traded him away. Okay, got swept by the Mets. That's less than ideal. Matt Morris on a rehab stint. Looking forward to having him join the rotation. Still leading the division, though, because everyone else lost. Come on, Jimmy. There we go. That's a good win. We should check in and see who the Dodgers have, come to think about it. Dodgers are leading the division. They have Jose Rijo, Brett Saberhagen, Pete Shorek, who they just acquired from the Mets via free agency, Steve Avery, Phil Gomez, Paul Shuey, who used to be one of our guys. Ditto for Jason Christensen. Oh, sure, now his ratings are good. Mark Grace, Derek Lee. There are too many Derek Lees. I ask that you remove at least one. I am not a kook. And Bernie Williams out with a torn quad. Great. Well, that's why we have Colangelo stocked. And it means we can call up Ellis Burks. So Burks finally joins our crew. I don't know, can we option Quantrill down? Nope. If we want to get rid of him, we'd have to waive him. Give him one more start, and then maybe we give him the old heave-ho. 371 BAPIP. No likey. Wow. A two-run double by Willie Bloomquist walks it off for the Rockies. Jason Beatty tagged with the loss. How's Paul Wilson doing since we traded him away? Oh, sure, he's better now. Great. We gotta get at least one home game in, I think. This stream session. We're zooming along here. Yeah, Jimmy Haynes may turn out to be like the real secret ace of this team. How's Morris been doing? Alright, pitched a complete game with 137 pitches. I think he's healthy. 130 pitches, good grief. Lost in 11 innings. Real seesaw affair. That's proper Coors Field baseball right there. Alright, no interest in watching a Quantrill start. Finally he pitches a gem. Almost goes the distance. Let's do this one. Worrell up against the Pirates. Actually, no. Let's do the first year draft. And then we host Texas. Ooh, okay. That'll be our scheme. So we'll do that game in Safeco, I think. Normally I don't do the draft in the opening season stream, but I feel like we got it. And where did all this defense come from? Like, folks, something has dramatically changed with this ball club. Was it really that my approach was wrong all this time? Also, lol, we're underperforming our Pythag by 4. One hopes that should even out at some point. Tigers up in the AL Central. Luis Pineda. Oh yeah, I covet him. Pavlik, Roy Halladay, who they got from Philly. Paul Wilson has been shoved into service. They got Berkman, Konerko, Todd Father, Spezio. I mean, we're the weirdos out here with a 7-man bullpen. I don't think anyone else is... Okay. The National Leaguers are carrying a 7-man bullpen. Normally I don't zoom through, but I guess I'm curious where this season goes. Another 3-run 9th inning. Single, error, walk-off walk. That's a shrimp And in a battle of the late inning knuckleballers, R.A. Dickey with the win, Tim Wakefield with the loss. Ha! They got Wake closing. All right, looks like Colangelo is struggling a little bit now that he's taken over left field. Ryan is slamming the door. Another late inning comeback. Emil Brown and Mike Colangelo, the party dude, walks it off. Okay. Have we always been this good and we just had crud pitching? Is that what the issue was? Was it the fly ball and low movement, damn the consequences? That was the issue? All right, Matt Morris getting ready to come back. Calvin Tanton continues to improve his home run pop. Love it. Ryan Ludwig figuring out how to play center field. Possible call-up. Watson Matos just got hit with the TCR stick. Interesting. Spoony Barger! What a great name. Yeah, of course Griffey won the Batter of the Month. Like, this is a torrid pace even for him. So we got a day off after sweeping... Oh, another late comeback. Oh, you love to see it. Swept the Astros, 5-game win streak. Coming up to June, though, so we're starting to get into that point where we may want to look at making some team adjustments. Do we have anyone here who can be optioned down? Like, Blake's actually been really... 11 strikeouts per 9. Wow. Attaboy Blake. Connor has been a phenom since joining the club. What about Michelli? Danny M is out of option here, so... I guess it'd be Quantrill who heads to the bullpen instead of the rotation to get Matt Morris in. And because he's optionable, it'll be Blake Stein who will be demoted. Is Morris rested yet? Alright, let's give him... He'll join the team after this... he'll join us in Seattle. Ooh, that's a tough loss to take. Guys, can we not blow it? Please? And we got swept by the Brewers at their place. Great, love it. Just like the movies. Once again, I missed time up when Matt Morris is ready to go. So we are going to be sending Blake Stein down. Stein, of course, still has 2 option years left. Scaloop. Not sure I like Quantrill as a setup guy, but I'm willing to give him a chance. Especially if it means more play by Dickey. Oh, this is going to be a tough postseason chase. Shane Reynolds from the Angels available by trade. Interesting. Not sure we need it. All right. First year draft. All right, Expensive Frey. Way to go. You are banned and reported. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. I'm curious to see who goes where. I wouldn't say no to J.J. Hardy. I'd probably move him to third, but I wouldn't say no. Hey, it's Big Boss! Oh, that'd be a fun guy. Shinjo. Okay, we're not getting Dan Heron. No, no, no. Alright, now we're getting to familiar names. Oh, Ichiro. I know. Nelson Cruz. Ooh, Boomstick would be fun, but he definitely belongs... Okay, him going to the Marlins would be just... chef's kiss. Chu, Euclid, David Wright to the Cardinals. Alright. With the first overall selection in the 1995, or the 2000, sorry, MLB draft, the Tampa Bay Devil Rays will select Jose Bautista. The St. Louis Cardinals will select Kevin Euclid. The Baltimore Orioles will be taking Joe Mauer. The Arizona Diamondbacks will add Nelson Cruz. Huh. The Milwaukee Brewers will face David Wright. Will take David Wright, rather. The Boston Red Sox will add Robinson Cano. Oh, you love it. The alternate universe stuff going on. Once again, we're going to be torn between Sarloos and Arnold, I think. If they stay available to us. Nolasco would be amazing as a get. Rich Harden to the Marlins. Mariners will take Jason Bartlett. Cleveland Guardians add Chad Tracy. Yeah, I had my eye on him too, yeah. The Cincinnati Reds will take Ryan Howard. Oh, he's going to be a problem. The New York Yankees will add Francisco Liriano. Milwaukee Brewers Compensation Edition, Dontrell Willis. Big man D-Train. Padres will take Dan Heron. The White Stockings will add Ichiro Suzuki. So Suzuki posted to Chicago, the South Side. Who are the Northsiders taking? Shinsu Chu. Very interesting. The Astros will add Nate McCluth. The Expos will take CJ Wilson. Nolasco could fall to us. The Giants will take Harold Eckert, then Ryan Terrio. Astros will add Skip Shoemaker. Cardinals will add Casey Kochman. The Dodgers take Victor Mercedes. The White Sox, or the Cubs, will add Ricky Nolasco. Fish on my wish! Who does my scout think we should take? Why is my scouting suggestion not available? Oh, because it's still Kansas City. Whoops. J.J. Hardy to the Royals. The Phillies will take Wandy Rodriguez. Brett Harper? Not with Travis Lee still kicking around. What do you think about a pitcher? Jason Arnold. I kind of like Sarlos more because he's an extreme ground baller that still has 5 pitches. And is better on PBAPIP. And I like the better control. I like the better hold, the stamina. We're going to go with Sarlos. And we are going to offer him slot. Time will tell if that was a mistake. Phillies will grab Big Game James, and good luck. Angels add Yadier Molina. The Braves will take Angel Pagan. The Athletics will add Dan Ugla, the Tigers. Add Frank Diaz, the Rangers. Rajay Davis, familiar name. The Rays will add Ben Burke. Oh, we're in supplemental picks now. Okay, now we can just do auto draft. And hey, look who's there. Let's grab Jason Arnold. Bobby Crosby would be a fun get if he sticks around long enough. Yeah, we went pitcher 1-1 again. I know. Scout thinks we should take Rob Henkel. Not going to say no. That's a decent looking player. What about a batter? Mike Rinio. No. Why would I go for that? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's because all the good batters are gone already. Well. That's rain on my parade. Let's grab Henkel. Ryuje Cook. Are there any other PBAPIP guys? A lot of 80s and some odd. Not sure how that'll actually play. Wouldn't mind adding Rowan Hurst or Camacho. That's a fun-looking player. Great name, too. I think we gotta go with a batter here, though. Otherwise, we're gonna get lapped. Let's go Hairston, and let's maybe not have him as a second baseman. Oh, that's a great name. Tag Bozide. Yeah, we're going to go Tag Bozide instead. If Hairston's still there, rats. Cuevas seems interesting. Gomes, Victor Diaz, Shelton. Round 3, and the pickings are already slim. Let's grab Ryan Rayburn and see if we can turn him into something. Alright, Camacho's impossible. Let's grab Rowan Horst. I like Blasdell too. Let's grab him. Alright. Good pitching prospects available. No one's going for the 70, 90, 20 guy, eh? Nobody thinks they can fix this? Far be it from me. Let's grab Anudi Cuevas. Trent Oljian from Stroya. And we're into the crapshoots already. Ooh, Justin Noodler as a two-way guy. I'm curious. Let's see what happens. We should get a catcher at some point. Alright, everyone's showing the same catcher ability, eh? Great. Who's the least crummy catcher still? Sean Riggins, welcome to the team. Alright. Scout, I'll leave you to finish the draft. Not a bad 1, 2, 3 in the draft, if I don't say so myself. Sarlos and Arnold could be joining this club next season. Maybe even Henkel, too. Alright. Let's see if we can pull up the Matt Morris start here. On the road with a DH, Ken Griffey returns to Seattle. Alright, we're going to get the Willie Brown start. Just as good. Meiser Asturias, Juan Encarnacion, Ruben Amaro Jr., Tim Naring, Gary Matthews, Jose Acevedo. Saucedo's dealing with a bruised knee. Should we swap him for Colbran? No, Colbran's tired. Steve Martin DHing against the right-hander. Actually, do we want to go with Burks instead? 751 OPS versus... Oh, no. It's Steve Martin. Oh, yeah. So even though Bloomquist is slightly tired, we're going to trot him out for the finale of this series. Because defense. Let's go. I think Willie's issue is he walks too many guys. 3.6 is an issue. Beautiful Safeco Field. Carlos Guillen getting things started. Here in the home that Griffey built just before he left. Wow, everyone in the AL West is above 500. Travis Lee batting in the 2-hole. High fly ball into right. Long run for the second baseman, Meiser Isturiz. Good play there. Griffey sitting on 32 home runs before the halfway mark of the season. In part because he's got protection in the form of Marcus Timms. Willie Brown getting the call here. See previous comment about he issues too many walks. Here's Dallimore, the first baseman. On the ground, Ventura collects, goes to second for the lead runner. Juan Encarnacion, the left fielder. Come on, big bad Willie boy. Fly ball to center. Timms has a beat on it. 2 down. Christian Quintero. 0-2 on the way from Willie Brown. Fly ball to center. Timms lines it up. Inning over. Top of the second, Robin Ventura, 13 home runs. He may be earning himself a contract extension. We will see. I don't know if we've got any other third baseman who can really do as good of a job as Robbie V. 2.1 wins above replacement. In 56 games, he has more WAR than all of last season with the White Sox. I would not say no to an extension for Robbie V. Colangelo strikes out for the first out of the game, or the inning. Steve Martin, fly ball to deep right. That's going to hang up long enough. Tagging to third will be Ventura. Willie Bloomquist. Off the schneid with a seeing eye laser beam into left center field. It looked like the shortstop had a chance to catch that, but wow, that thing was scorched. Ruben Amaro Jr. not able to come up with it. Salcedo now. Through the right side for a base hit. Bloomquist rounding third. He will score standing. Bottom of the order getting some runs here. Guillen. Opposite field fly ball. Encarnacion makes the grab. Steve Aldridge, the catcher. Works the walk. Bill Spires DHing today. 1-0 on the way. On the ground, Ventura will go to second. No relay from Bloomquist. Naring now. Line to center field, Timms. Collects. It can't all be just from getting Timms into the game, you know? Oh, between Guillen's legs. That's runners at the corners with 2 down now. First hit of the game for the Mariners from Bill Spires. Full count.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. Amaro. Good play there by Gary Matthews. Or by Willie Brown to strike out Gary Matthews. Jose Acevedo. 2-2 count on Travis Lee.
Strike 3.
Second K of the day for Acevedo. Griffey pops it up on the infield. Timms now. 0-2 count. And Marcus Timms could get better. That's the spooky part. Bunted up the third base side. Ventura tries to get the play. No dice. Meister Isturis bunts his way aboard. Rare little bit of pitch by pitch for me, just to make sure his Sturris doesn't stray. Carnacion might be a good choice for a pitch around. On the ground, Lee steps on the bag. Tries to get the out at second, not in time. Quintero now. Popped up on the infield. Guillen waves off Ventura. Bottom of the third over. Robin Ventura, leadoff single. Colangelo now. Works the walk. Attaboy party dude. Steve Martin. Designated hitter today. On the ground, going to be a tough play. No throw by anyone. Naring can't even get the tag. Base is full of Rockies with nobody out for Willie Bloomquist. Line to right. Runners do not go. Saucedo with a chance here. He'll work the 4-pitch tango. Acevedo walks in a run. Guillen, 1-2 on the way.
Strike 3.
And now Travis Lee.
Strike 3.
So we got one run out of the bases loaded situation. Not a noble tiger, but that one may come back to bite me in the hiney. We'll see. Full count to Steve Aldridge. Back towards the pitcher. That was the definition of a tapper. Spires deep to right center field. That's going to land on the warning track. Timms is on it. That will be a one-out triple for Bill Spires. Mariners with a little bit of life here. Infield is in to try and cut down the run at the plate. Or hold the runner. Blomquist plays that perfectly. Amaro Jr., 3-1 count. Line to center field. Timms has a beat on it. Inning over, shutout preserved. Willie Brown dancing between the raindrops here in his former ballpark. Timms works the count to 3-0. And is aboard. Ventura now. Back-to-back walks. Acevedo's now struck out as many as he's walked. Come on, Mikey. Ooh, he's plunked on a curveball. Steve Martin. Drawn in infield. They're going to go home for one to get the out on Timms. Blomquist with another RBI chance with the bases loaded. What's our team left on base right now? 8? Yeah, that tracks. Yeah, that tracks. Matthews deep to left field. On the track is Colangelo. Ooh, I say. Is Tourist deep to right field on the warning track. Griffey gets it. Willie, could you stop making me so nervous, please? Into the left field corner. Colangelo on it quickly. Throw is into second, not in time. It's a 2-out double for Brian Dollemore. 0-2 count on Juan Encarnacion.
Strike 3.
Got him. Curveball to strand the runner. Antonio Geraldo now up against Salcedo. That's another 4-pitch walk. Salcedo's got a bit of speed. I didn't realize that. Well, I did when I traded for him. I just forgot about it. There's a wild pitch. Salcedo trots down to second. 1-1 on the way to Guillen. Gobbled up by the first baseman. Good play there by Dallimore. Infield is in against Travis Lee. That'll be an RBI sac fly for Travis Lee. Salcedo scores on the play. Griffey having a rough go today. Oof. All right, Big Willie. Let's see if we can't nose you over the finish line here. Okay, Retribution. Not sure I'm fond of it, but go off, King. Fly ball to right. Long run for Bloomquist. Makes the play. Dan Michelli getting loose in the bullpen. Just a little bit of light tossing right now. Full count on Bill Spires, who already has 2 extra base hits today. Make that 3. No! Marcus Timms with a diving catch. 2 down. Let's just get Willie Brown to finish this inning. Full count on Tim Naring. Fly ball, center field. That's going to be played on a hop by Timms. Throw hits the cutoff man. Amaro Jr. Fly ball to right center. Griffey collects it. 6 scoreless innings by Willie Brown. Timms will sky out to Gary Matthews. Antonio Geraldo has pitched effectively here in relief of Acevedo. Mile-high pop-up by Colangelo. Stretch time we go. Dan Michelli into the game. Slow roller up the middle. Close play. Guillen fields it with aplomb. 1 pitch, 1 out for Michelli. Scurried by Bloomquist. He can't gobble it, though. Infield single for Izturis. That'll bring up Dallimore. Salcedo up throwing, not in time. Izturis with another stolen base. The man is a menace. Full count on the way. Called strike 3. Dan Michelli gets the out here. Let's see how he fares against Juan Encarnacion. 2-0 count. Rocketed to left center field. Timms on the run makes the play. Marcus makes it look so easy. Steve Martin popped up on the infield. Here at Safeco Field. Willie Bloomquist. Acevedo actually has really done well. Oh, sorry, Geraldo. My bad. This may be the last at bat for Salcedo. Give him a chance to rest his leg. Walked again. Robert Saucedo, 1-for-1 with 3 walks. We'll see a pinch runner into the game. It's Emil Brown. Two and 0 count. 2-1 now. Emil's still waiting for that opportunity to go. 3-1 count for Carlos Guillen. Punched into the right center gap, base hit. Emil Brown is on his horse and hoofing it. That will be an RBI double with Guillen advancing to third on the throw. 5-0 Colorado over Seattle. Slow roller up the middle, going to be a tough play. Morrow Jr. makes it. A very tired Greg Colbrun will check into the game and catch for the remainder of this one. And you want to talk about effective. Scott Connor has been incredible so far this year. Let's see if we can get Tim Davis some action. Couple of lefties coming up here. Deep in the hole, Guillen. Oh man, what a play. Does Aldridge have reverse splits? Wow, that's a weird batting profile. All right, I'm rushing him. I know. We got to. Tim Davis is going to be seeing a little bit of action here. Guillen. Buddy. Steve Gibraltar, another player who I definitely covet. Man, he's taken a sharp decline. 2-2 on the way from Davis to Spires. Up the middle. That will be a 6-4-3 double play. Beautiful looking double play turn there by Guillen. Geraldo still out there.
Strike 3.
There we go. Tyhee Brown, another former Rocky. Acquired via trade in the Willie Brown trade. Will work a 3-1 count against Marcus Timms. Inside ball 4. Here's Ventura. Also inside. How many walks have we worked this game? 9! 3 of those were Saucedo, for Pete's sake. Come on, Colangelo. Hey. And Steve Martin, of course, is excellent with pitch selection. Roger Salkeld into the game now. Bloomquist. Hey. Colbrun is not expecting to bat today. No chance at the double play. Guillen with the bases loaded and 1 strike on him. Line shot up the middle, base hit. 2 runs will score on the single. 9-0 Colorado. How much juice does Davis have? We're going to let him eat. He's barely pitched any innings this season. Let the big dog eat. Let's not test Greg Colbrun. Griffey, come on, buddy. Nope, wild pitch. This inning is getting crooked. Oh man, they just can't buy themselves an out. Um, 4 walks and 4 earned runs to charge to Ty Brown. 2 walks, 2 hits, and an earned run charge to Salkeld. Stevens now. There's another wild pitch. Poor Ibarra.
Strike 3.
And Timms will strike out to provide the mercy kill here. Well, that's a complete game. That is one heck of a game. Is Matt Morris ever going to get a start? Anyways, next time you see these flying purple baseball beaters, it'll be Wednesday, and we will be at home against Texas, and we will have a lineup intro. Oh, with this bunch? Oh, give it all to me. Yes. How much is Robin Ventura going to want? Money is meant for spending. I'm going to need to think about that. That's a really tough call. I mean, maybe we can trade away Russ Ortiz to get something. Decisions will have to be... Oh, Willie B, come on. Don't do this to me. Am I really going to have to play Steve Martin over you? I may have to play Steve Martin over Willie Bloomquist at this point. Maybe. I mean, defensively, we're best in zone rating. Thank you, Marcus Timms. Thank you, Carlos Guillen. Maybe that's why the pitching's been so darn good. Anyways, I may do the Seafarers on a different day because Saturday I will be busy. And I know Kamish LB over on Fluffy Kitty Ninjas is going to want to do his streamathon, so we will find another time slot. Might be Friday, might be Sunday, might even be Monday. But you will hear from me again soon. Nosbase is going right now with Out of the Park. Surprise Cruisin'. Looks like PBE Sim is the topic. We're going to raid into him. Thank you so much for being part of the stream tonight. Colorado Rockies holding serve in the division. No one said it was going to be easy, but damn, this is a fun group. Time is precious, and I'm grateful that you've chosen to spend some of yours with me tonight. Firage, take us out. Have a great rest of the week, folks. Are you saying that to me, Attica, or are you saying that to LP? Because I know who Tasweegi is.